This is El Cheapo Television and a very quick whistle-stop tour of Southminster and its health clinic.
So this is now the front of the health clinic, and next door to it Brickfield Surgery, and if you follow this around here you will see the dentist and the chemist shop, and the green wood there is Greenwood Surgery. So this is the centre of Southminster. That's the clock by the town square, and we pull out to see Asda stores and its car park, the fire station here at the tower, and the health clinic, which is part of the health centre of the town. Coming back round, this is now the back of the health clinic with the fire station next door. That end, if all that was wanted was a modest extension of the health clinic, there is a rough sketch which Andrew Sarek has a copy of an extension which runs pretty well from that part of the health clinic that you can see there along that wall to the end of the wall that separates the clinic car park from the fire station. Taking it from another angle, there's the ambulance station which is next to the fire station. You just see the tip of the tower there, which is soon to be closed if the local papers are to be believed, though of course with no discussion whatsoever with the local primary healthcare people. This is the sort of white elephant or copper elephant of Southminster. This is the new police station. Estimated cost was £1.25 million. It finally went up for double that. There's one policeman on duty in this massive building during the day, and at night there's no one at all. There's a little bell you can just see through the railings there, where they ring at night and they talk to someone in Chelmsford police station. That's the sort of thing that money gets spent on in Southminster. Back again, that's the back of Greenwood Surgery. So you can see that leading off from this sort of medical centre, there is the chemist shop below there with the green signs. Above it, the dental surgery, and this room here is the art therapy room, which we could use, I guess, for a physiotherapist when and if we ever get one in Southminster, or when and if we ever get adequate physiotherapy services. And then going around here, you're back to the back of Brickfield Surgery with Ramesh Patel and Co. just being extended. This is now going inside the art room, and as you can see, it's quite a spacious room. That's the car park outside. One radical proposal would be to extend the health clinic, which is just there in shot, extend the health clinic to pretty well fill the whole of the car park, which would solve a lot of the problems. You'd, needless to say, have to find other car parking facilities, which I'll come on to. This room underused. The art therapy class is tremendously popular. People absolutely love it, but we could certainly do more, get more services in here if it was modified and improved. There's another little door through to a smaller room which could also be used. So going back to the subject of the car park, that's what could be filled in if need be. So where would you put the cars? Well, going past the police station, the bits of land that Asda still own, Essex County Council having sold everything off to some London firm of property developers or investment people, which was not a good idea, which slightly puts the kibosh on any prospects for the health centre of the town. This green stretch is owned by Asda, and this public car park could, I suppose, be extended into that to allow adequate parking. The other bit of land that's still owned by Asda, and I think they're slightly embarrassed about the cock-up that was made with the sale of the land in the town centre. This bit of land on which cars are parked. So next door to that is the Flicks, the cinema. But there's a fair sized bit of land you can just see there that Asda still own. Okay, coming back to the town centre, there's the clock for reference. This is the sort of charming, throbbing centre of the town. Asda still own Harvey's, still own the ground at any rate, and Harvey's are very keen to get out. It's quite a big shop here, goes down to there. There's a ground floor and a first floor. There's, I guess, about 10,000 square feet on both, so that's worth thinking about. They are quite keen to get something going, particularly on the first floor, and would talk in a friendly way without, no doubt, dipping their hands too deeply in their pockets to anybody who had plans for that. This is now the back of Harvey's. Not terribly beautiful, but there is a car park here which is owned by Asda, and they say part of this could be designated as a car park for a health facility were it to be sited here. One other thought, this is the station in Southwold-on-Ferrers, and it's on the line that goes from Burnham and Fambridge and Althorne, places like that, through to Wickford and London. So it's quite a good place if you were thinking of somewhere that was accessible to people on that route who don't have a car. And there's this huge building here right next door, which is up for grabs at the moment. No one's moved in, it's been empty for a long time. Quite substantial, right next door to the betting shop. So if you're not sure if it's an acute appendix or an ovarian cyst, you can pop out with the patient and place a small bet. And then over here you've got the vets and a shop which has been empty for some time with a flat above it. So that's another building that's a possibility. Not top of our list, I have to say, but just to complete the picture. And the other vets is down there. Vets is down there. What we'd really like to do is what the vet is able to do minor surgery. Can't quite see his place. Do minor surgery at the station again, and blood tests, x-rays, everything under one roof. Wonderful service to the animals in Southwold-on-Ferrers. Wouldn't it be nice if the people could get the same service? So there it is, a whistle-stop tour of Southwold-on-Ferrers. Clearly we need a whole lot more than we've got already. Clearly, given the history of the town, we require a substantial investment. There's no getting away from that. We need a great deal more in the town centre. We need outreach clinics, we need extra diagnostic facilities, but something's got to be done soon. We need our fair share of the cake, and we clearly have to move forward, because the town as it is, the health facilities as they are definitely not adequate.